Ladies and gentlemen, one of my favorite promos is about to be here. We've got Fantasy Foot, which means we're going to get some absolute crazy cards, and they're also going to be upgradable, so these could be insane. Now, if you want to make millions of coins, you're in the right place, because I'm going to show you exactly what you need to invest in. If you are new around here, of course, make sure to subscribe to say thank you and drop a like down below. And if you do want to buy some coins to improve the rest of your team, well, do you want the best team in FC 25? Yeah, baby! Do you want to be able to buy players like this, or this, and not be stuck with a team like this? Oh! Then you need to head over to skycoach.gg. Select the amount of coins or which weekend league boost you'd like. Make sure to pop in Pro Recall at checkout and enjoy your new team. Now, first of all, I want to briefly talk about some things that are likely to happen in this promo that we can predict with SBCs and make semi-risky. And when I say semi-risky, I mean you can lose a marginal amount of coins on these, but it's worth an attempt. If we have a look at the grassroots greats trade-in, I said last week in the last investments video, I do these once a week on a Thursday to update you for the next promo. And last week I said buy grassroots greats at their minimum because they will rise if an SBC like this comes out. It came out. Obviously, they have risen. If we have a look at the cheapest you can grab these for, it's 20k. There's a few there. Now, obviously, if you have different rivals, you might have packed a few of these. Maybe you got some in the 83 14s. But the minimum you can pick these up is 20,000 coins. Now, there would have been a point that you were getting these for 15, 16, 17, etc. So you could have made 5, 6, 7k a piece depending on the card. Obviously, there may be fantasy foot cards that go even lower than that. I'm not saying they're definitely going to release that for this promo, but the risk to reward is very good on this. If you can pick some cards up when they are at their lowest, the low rated cards that are essentially just fodder, they are going to be an absolute steal. Also, as always, we do have informs as well. Now, look, they're always being used at the minute, which means there's not necessarily an ideal time to grab them. Even now, we've got them sitting at 17k. You've got the 83 times 14 that is obviously refreshing. That's going to take a load of those off the market, but they are still going to have a period where there'll be a buy. I can imagine tomorrow on release of the new promo, we won't necessarily have an inform based upgrade. Not definitely won't, but it's chances that we should be able to have a day where these prices will go down. Now, if there is an inform upgrade or a upgrade that involves informs, wait till that's gone. Wait till we maybe have that 24 hours of space without one, and then pick a load of these up. They should go down to 15k or lower. Obviously, they did go down to 15k in between these promos, so there is definitely that opportunity. Whether you're bidding, sniping, whatever it is, they're going to be an easy buy. Now, one card that I am going to give you guys from the premium, which is actually right now, hopefully not risen, since we did it in the premium, so I can show you guys Roy Keane's icon card, grassroots greats icon. It is the base price, or it was the base price for a 90 rated card. As we have a look here, 42,000 coins. You got a few there at 42k. If we head over to Footbin, we go to SBCs and cheapest by rating. What you will see is under the 90 rated card, obviously we've got all of these here at 40,000 coins. Keane is there as one of the lower ones, which means I can head on here. It's something that right now, obviously you can see there's a few cards all going up at around the 42 mark. If we lower this down, hopefully we can see one a little bit lower, so it's at least worth getting. So I mean, this one here, 41,750, not a bad buy. The chances are, the thing is, because he's going to go out of packs and he is going to be fodder, there is going to be a rise in the card price purely off of supply, and then also the basis of, obviously, if 90 rated cards go up, he will go up anyway. So you kind of got that double whammy there. I would say it's not a bad idea to just sit on him, try and get one at maybe 38, 39. Obviously, the card is going to rise as soon as it goes out of packs, just because it's going to lose supply and people will be submitting this in SBCs. And then you've got that chance. Once Kane goes up, once these other 90 rated cards go up, this card will go up. So there you go. We've got one at 39,750. Wasn't the fastest snipe at all. Very, very easy to get that done. As I say, this is one of them sort of investments you're going to get in the premium Discord week on week. Something that is a little bit more, unusual. People might not be able to notice this, but we've seen it there. We've got some really good ones in there. And of course, the premium Discord is going to make you millions of coins. So if you haven't checked it out already, make sure to do that. It is my Discord that I run with someone else, and it has been making people millions. So if you want to make more millions off investing every single day rather than once a week with these videos, then make sure to check that out. Now, obviously, if you can't find one on a regular snipe, we've got compare price as well. I do think this is one where we could easily get some banging snipes. Obviously, we've got a 39 already. That is another 39,750. We'll take both of those. I'll take them to the bank. We got two of them secured. Now, of course, that does bring us to the cheapest buy rating, the standard. Obviously, looking over here, you've got Keane, you've got Bellingham, you got Kane. They're all kind of sat around that value. So realistically, you won't be able to pick any of these guys up for anything less than 42 unless you're sniping them. We then go down. 89s are definitely not a bad buy at the minute. You got Odegaard there at 22,000 coins. Under that, we've got our 88 at 13,000 coins. I mean, all of these cards are in the gutter right now. You've not really got a huge value on any of them. And that's really because we haven't seen an SBC. You know, you've got the Mbappe SBC that was very interesting for a lot of people. You've got the Icon SBC that just keeps refreshing but hasn't changed. Once they release the 88 plus Icon again, and we've got a more desirable repeatable SBC, I can see a lot of these going up. You've once again got a very safe investment in 84s. 1.4 a piece for Grealish, Mane, White, Romero, all the way down realistically to Caruso here. Now, of course, every single time that you go on the cheapest by rating, people will see this and these cards will rise in value. But if you take down these names, have a go at all of them, you could easily get a lot of these on bid for 1.3. You could snipe a lot of them for 1.4, and that means you're going to be building up a plethora of cards that are very, very easily going to make you profit. Similar with your 85s. 85s are a very, very easy buy right now. You can pick up a few of these on filters together. You've got the likes of Stones and Walker that can be picked up on a filter together, which is the same value because Walker is an overinflated 84. If you have a look at the 87s over here, I don't know. Oh yeah, you can still get Sommer and Manyan on a Serie A goalkeeper filter. So the players on these don't really change a whole lot. Obviously, the cheapest by rating, the cheapest players week in, week out are going to be the same. You've still got the ability to get Rice and Saka on a filter together. That's all going to stay the same. Same as Silva and also Ruben Diaz. Almost slipped my memory there. And also looking like we might be able to fit Foden in on that one there as well. I think there's definitely a route to getting those all on a filter together, possibly along with Edison. So there's absolutely a load of options to filter these out and be able to snipe them together. After this, we're going to head over to the Foot Fantasy Tracker. So these are the cards that we saw last year. You've got some absolute crazy cards. We had Bombastor, one of the best cards in the game. You had a crazy Rice card before Tots. You've got a Mendy card that was unbelievable, of course. That Rolfo card that we all remember. You've got a Lucio card. You've got Delict. If you scroll down, you can really see some incredible cards. Werner was an insane SBC, if I remember rightly. You had a Tevez card, which I loved in game. Now, the thing with this promo and the crazy thing about it is you've got the opportunity from some of these cards. 1 goal and assist, 2 wins, 3 appearances, 11 club goals. I think they'll do something very similar. And what we need to be bearing in mind is looking at the cards, looking at the clubs, looking at the form. What you do want to do is have a look at some of those cards that don't seem as likely to get an upgrade, but you think if they do, the cards are going to go crazy hard. To invest in these cards, it is something that you have to do based on what comes out. We have an idea of the team that we're going to be looking at, but no certainty. And also, if you have a look here, you can see where some of the expected cards did not get their upgrade. Canate, you would expect 3 appearances. You expect Liverpool to get those club goals. Sorry about that if you just saw Invincible. That's apparently my computer lagging out, but very good series if you haven't watched it already. But you can see here that there were cards that were not meeting the requirements they should have. However, you had cards like this Andre, who initially was absolutely dirt cheap, went up to 88 and became, if you had got him at the right time, it would have been a good investment. You got him for 11 that people you would have been able to buy him. People would have been able to buy him for as much as 14,000 coins. So there were, as you can see, cheapest sales there at 10,000 coins. So people would have made a decent bit off you picking up a ton of him. Now, guys, on screen, I'm going to have a list of cards that currently are predicted to be in this team. Now, honestly, looking at this team, I think some hidden gems in here. I think Marmouche may have a dip in price initially. City are very, very off form, but if he does, that's a very good pickup because as much as City are off form, they are a very solid team. I think Caicedo is probably one to watch. That's an incredible potential card there, looking at that one. Dunn, maybe. I don't personally like that card, but has very, very good connection. So if she has a dip initially, maybe if they lose their first game, that's a good one to keep a hold of. And then we've got the likes of Malin, who could be incredible. Now, of course, in the Discord, we will be live updating these, so make sure to join that and make sure to drop a like down below. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.